Hi there, I'm Abhishek Inamdar from Keyframes Animation. Welcome to second part of this tutorial. In previous part we have done till this, and now I'll continue. Now I'll go to modify and click on polygon. Now I want to delete this part and I'll select this part and I'll say delete. Now because we have done the work, same thing we will repeat and we'll make a mirror of it. But before that I'll want to some changes to to look as a cushion, a leather cushion on the top of it. So now go to variable poly and go to edge. Now I want two edge over here. Select this edge, you can select any edge and say ring. It will select all those edges in this sections. So I'll go to connect and I don't want this, I don't want only two, and this maybe slightly I'll make it here. I'll say OK. Now I'll again go to edge and now select this small edge and again say ring. Now I will convert this selection into polygon. I'll press Control on my keyboard and click on polygon. You will get this kind of selection. So now I'll go to extrude. Here is the option of extrude settings. Now if you will see, I'll just go and do extrude. This is what it happens. So generally we have three options over here. First is group normals, local normals and by polygons. By default it's on group normals and it's absolutely fine what is it's behaving. So we have to change this behavior of the polygon of the extruding. So I'll just click on this normals. Now I'll show you three of it. This is the local normal. You can do outward, you can do inwards. Third is by polygon. If you see, this is separate, this is separate because it's going towards its normal, its local position. So we don't want this right now. I'll click on say local normal, which is this, but still we want to go this little bit inside first. So I'll just zoom it. Say orbit, yeah, and say little bit inside. Now this much is fine, just little bit, and I'll say plus. By doing this you will get one segment over here. See this segment, and this segment we want actually, because while smoothing we will get a slight smooth effect over here as of cushioning effect. So I'll say basically it's called a crease. So I'll say OK, and I'll add turbo smooth to it just to check what it is happening. Yeah, it's properly, this is what I want. It's the crease to the leather seat where the leather is punched inside and get a tight effect on it. So it's perfectly fine. Now what I'll do is I'll just make this object reflection, like make a mirror of it. I'll go to left viewport, fine, no problem. Say W. Now the pivot point is opposite side of it, and we want to make this pivot point over here. Why? If you see properly, if I'll make this object mirror right now, I'll show you mirror. Now I'll say copy. This is what is happening. I want X. So basically I want from this side, so it will be perfectly aligned. So now what's happening, I'll say okay. See, it's the open side is over here. We don't want like this, we want closed side. So I'll say undo. Now I'll make this pivot point, I'll shift it over here, then you will have a better idea of what is happening. So say F3 and I'll go to hierarchy. I'll go to affect pivot point and I'll just shift this pivot point like this, but I want to perfectly align on this point. So I'll say 2.5 snap. Make sure 2.5 snap. I'll just say right click, it should be on endpoint. So this one will be here, and off this affect pivot point only. So now I'll make mirror and I'll say copy. Now it's perfectly aligned. I'll say okay. Let's press F3. Now it's absolutely fine. You will get same thing on left hand side. Now I'll just delete this turbo smooth. Now I'll say attach. Say attach, yes. Now I'll add turbo smooth. So this is what the cushioning effect tight we can got. Generally there are many things to do like this. We can add more creasing over here, but still right now I don't want to dig into it because it's very basic assignment I want to show to you. So now I'll just shift this, I'll just change this color, primary color, but still we want to change this color. Off my snap, shift this cushion here, it's fine. And I want to show a leather cushion over here. It will be on cylinder. Show this cushioning effect. I'll take cylinder, front, modify, I'll say height, from this edge to this edge, yes, to perspective. Go to front, say slightly back, now I'll just check this segments. I want cap segment as well, and if you add turbo smooth, so this is what is happening, and we don't want this. I want segment over here. I'll just convert this into editable poly, select edge, select this edge and say ring. This makes your life very easy here when you use ring loop. I just want to show you what loop does right now. I'll click and say loop. So this is what everything we have got selected in single line, and if you do ring that way, you will get this whole selection. So right now only I want this part. I'll say ring and I'll say connect. Right click, you can say from here connect settings, and I'll just slide, I'll just slide this segment here. So I want pinch effect in that, and I'll slide now. Yes, because I want to show crease in this as well, so I'll say OK. And now if you see turbo smooth, so this is the smooth effect we got. It's fine. Now I'll go to edge again, select this edge, say ring, press Ctrl on keyboard and click on polygons, say extrude setting. Now you know what we use. Let's say local normal. I want inside, so sorry, slightly inside, say plus, say OK. Now I'll on the turbo smooth, it will show the proper creasing. Yes, so now what I'll do is I'll make this half, because there is no sense to make again and again. Go to modify, so select till here. What is happening? Delete. And now I'll go to, I'll press Alt Q. It makes isolation. Generally I work like this when I want to work on single object. It makes a lot more easier to see and concentrate as well. Alt Q, the shortcut is Alt Q, isolation mode. Now go to left, I'll just see. So we want to move this pivot here. I'll go to effect pivot point, say on, this way. Make a mirror. This is the perfect, say OK. Now I'll say convert to a double poly, and I'll say attach. I'll say turbo smooth. This is absolutely fine. So I can move here. Left, I'll press S on my keyboard to off this. Again from slightly here, go to vertex, select this, drag it over here. To modify, say turbo smooth on. This is fine, absolutely no problem. I want to show one strap on it. So in next part I'll show a leather strap coming from here, which is holding this headrest. So it will look more realistic to do. So thanks for watching this tutorial, and if you have any doubts, do let me know, and if you want some kind of tutorials, also do let me know. I'll make for you. Thanks for watching, and always enjoy learning.